Hey, everybody out there in YouTube, Vampire Freaks, um, Twitters, MySpacers, Facebook, or whatever. I forget. This is my 5 questionnaire vlog. And that'll be it. Question number one: how did all this come into play? And I guess you mean by the witchcraft and the look and all that. Well, I would have to say 2007 is when it actually started. I really kind of, I used to be a Christian, and I just got tired of it. And it wasn't working for me. I just got tired of being something I wasn't. Along with the hip hop too, I have to say all that stuff kind of fell downhill for me. I was not hip hop. I used to be hip hop, and I just got tired of being something I wasn't. I was living a lie. I was not going to be hip hop forever. I knew that. I wasn't going to be Christian forever. So I just started getting into the more harder music, the more darker stuff. The makeup came about, the crazy hairstyles, and the since 2007. Now the piercings didn't come until like 2000, late 2010. That's when the piercings came. So I really didn't have my piercings for about 3 years at top. So that's when the piercings came in, and I started shaving off the sides of my hair and all that stuff, and it kind of came into play, and I kind of enjoy it. Now somebody asked me, question number two. Here we go. Someone asked me like, were you were you resentful from where you were now to then? I would have to say no. I actually like and love myself. I love myself regardless, but I would have to say I like who I am more than I do from then to now. Because I mean, I was being somebody somebody I wasn't. That right there was not really who I was. The hip hop clothing and all that, just wasn't who I was, and it just wasn't who I was. It was left on me to change it or be someone I'm not. Question number three: did you get females' attention when you were hip hop? That question actually kind of pissed me off, but I figured I'll answer it anyway. Um, I would have to say no. Actually, I was never the kind of guy that was, even before I started getting into the darker stuff, I never was the kind of guy that could get chicks no matter what. I never got chicks regardless. It didn't even to me, it didn't even matter if I was punk or alternative or whatever I was back then. It didn't matter then, and it didn't matter now. I just think most females, they they're stupid, because they don't want to accept or try nothing different. They want to try the same boring old shit over and over again. So no, I didn't really get chicks then, and I don't really get them now. So no, I would have to say no. Um, question number four: what does the skull head in the ring means? Okay, I'm going to answer this question vaguely as I can. I would have to say, I know now a lot of people they wear, people that are part of the cult, they all have pentagrams and baphomets. My reason for that, I had two baphomets and I lost them. I mean, same thing. I had two pentagrams and I lost them. And the reason for the skull head represents being one with the dead. When I say being one with the dead, I don't mean I'm a ghost, but what I mean by that, if you're part of a cult, you're a witch out there, everybody listening to this that's part of a cult, you know what I mean. The skull head represents one with the dead, which means I'm not scared of the dead. I'm not scared of any spirits or apparitions or anything like that. Because as a witch, it's your job to be one with them. You got to understand and communicate with them. Because without those spirits there, your spells can't be potent. Your spells can't work as good. So the skull head represents death, and death is a skeleton. So that's what the skull head represents. So skull head represents one with death, and the ring is for scrying. Now, scrying is like meditating, but more on the darker side of meditating. It's not your typical meditating where you sit down with your arms and legs folded in style in a room with a candle and an incense burning. No, not that kind of meditating. The kind of meditating scrying is more darker and deeper stuff, like scrying to go back on seeing what you've done wrong, or you've done a spell wrong, you want to brush up on and make it a little more potent. That's what the ring is. The ring's for scrying. It's got a lot of dark energy to it, and this ring has actually helped me a lot with my magic. So the ring is for scrying and might help me out with my magic, and the skull head represents one with death. That question now leads to the last question. Question number 5. It says, Are you planning on ever changing? You know what? That question kind of pissed me off too. I have to say no. I have to say no because I'm happy with who I am. I had this one girl on website called Scout. Pretty sure everybody heard of. It's called Scout Dating. It's one black girl. She's from Georgia. She blew my page up and asked me a stupid question saying, "Oh well, you changed once, so it ain't too late." And you know, I'm about sick of females looking at me weird because I'm different from my own race. Now, see me, I would never change no more. I changed once and that's it. See, that's the thing. She goes, "Well, you changed once, so you change again." I'm like, "No, I'm not." That's the thing. You know, I had even the guy the Kevin Z guy at the skate park. You know, oh, watch lead the Brotherhood. That shit just pisses me off. Number one, I never left the Brotherhood, whatever the fuck that means. I am who I am. I mean, why is it okay for white guys to wear fitted caps? You know, it's nothing wrong with that. You know, and they do, but no one sees nothing wrong with that. But the minute a black guy, you know, wears some makeup and he has piercings, that's a big deal, though, right? But it's okay for a white guy to sag his pants and wear a fitted cap, and it's okay for him to be different from his own race. But the minute somebody like me be something different, it's they make it out of a big deal. So to me, and that's just cheap. That's just a stupid question. It really pisses me off because people are being judgmental and ignorant, especially of females. It just pisses me off. But anybody in general pisses me off when they sit there and judge me and look at me like I'm garbage. Just like you know, a lot of these girls that say they're goth and punk. You're not goth. You're not punk. Because if you were goth and punk, you wouldn't be judging me and talking shit. You know, I don't know how many times I got laughed at and pointed at, but you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing no matter what. You know, I ain't gonna change for nobody. So, I mean, it's a win-win situation for me. So you're just losing out every time you think I'm gonna change. I'm not. I'm just gonna keep going forward from this time on. You know, and I'm almost 30 years old. So for me to sit there and have to listen to somebody to tell me to try to change, and I won't be doing it no time soon. But I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going to damn place. I'm gonna be me for forever, forever. And you know what? It doesn't matter because that's just who I am. And if people that know me out there that's hung out with me, they should have more respect than what they have for me and see that, oh well, that's Donovan. That's who he is, and not talk shit. Because someone who's your friend, they'll accept you and respect you for who you are and what you are. I don't care how many piercings you have or how many tattoos you have. You're a human first, you know. But that wraps it up for my questionnaire, and that's all I gotta say. Like I said, this is Donovan Kelly coming at you, aka 534 Guy. Subscribe me, comment me, inbox me, tell me about your in thoughts, your out thoughts, and I will be making a lot more of these. You know, it's getting warm out. You know, so expect a lot of more videos from me. You know, I'm looking kind of creepy tonight. I know that with the wig and the lipstick and all that, but later.